Now this one is going to be sex and dating self-improvement video. And from this point on, all you're going to get is self-improvement videos. Now the last video that I made was just a revised version of Brazilian women have sex with black men. And there's a very good 60-40% chance that might stay up on YouTube, or YouTube might find that highly offensive and take it down. So in case of an emergency, I decided to make this video so you guys can't say, oh man, Alex, you need to make another video. I'm trying to make these videos PG and fun and exciting, so that way everybody wins. You win, I win, YouTube win, and the all police wins. Yeah, I know you guys are probably laughing because I said the all police. Now, this video is going to be called Sex and Dating Self-Improvement Fitness is Key. Now, why I'm calling this title Fitness is Key? Because I have to make the video about self-improvement and fitness. I am going to go back to going to Planet Fitness Gym later in the day, after I wash my clothes, deposit my check, and decide if I want to buy another pair of jeans or another pair of shoes, which is a form of self-improvement, by the way, and then go hit the gym and then give you guys some footage on what it is I do in the gym. Like, I can't be in the camera because I'll get kicked out of the gym if they see me trying to film it. Like, they know I be filming in the gym. As long as I'm filming the weights or myself, they don't care. But if you try to film a man or a woman walking by, they'll ask you to delete it off your channel, YouTube channel, or delete the video, and they can kick you out of the gym. Because it ain't happened to me, but it's happened to 3 people who thought it was okay to film in the gym, and they started filming random people and without permission and consent. And you know how that is when you've got cameras in there and you in there trying to be funny. You know, you want to upload this to Twitter or Instagram or whatever. So, yeah, I'll give you some footage on that later that will explain the purpose of this video. Now, fitness is key. Now, what I understand and what I notice is that a lot of men who are in athletic condition, they all say the same thing 99.99%. They get so much backlash, so much player hate from men who are not in athletic shape. And I would use some prime examples, but I don't want them to ever discover my channel and they come across this channel and find out why they're being used as examples without their permission, and then that becomes another issue later on. So I'm just going to say, I'm going to use another type of situation that will make a whole lot of sense to you. Like, let's say you have a friend, right? And let's say it doesn't matter if this is a friend from work, school, or from church, or he live in another city and state and y'all don't hang out. But when y'all do hang out doing summer vacation, he always asking questions on why you're always going to the gym, why you're always working out. You know, what's so important about cardio and weight training? Why does it matter to you so much that you stay in athletic shape? See, I made this YouTube video about 5 or 6 months ago on my old YouTube channel, the Alexander Oden YouTube channel. And then I made these revised YouTube channels in case if those ever got taken off the internet and you guys couldn't find them. And on here, I had made one on my channel called testosterone levels. A woman can tell if you got high levels or low levels of testosterone, or we'll just say T for short. And I also believe that men can tell when you got high levels of testosterone and when you got low levels of testosterone. And it goes by your body language, your characteristics, your facial expression, your mannerisms. Better way to describe that, your behavior. We have good behavior and we have bad behavior as human beings. When we have good behavior, you know, we're happy. We jump up and down. We're like, all right. You know, we got our chest out like that. And when we got bad behavior, we're like this. And whenever a guy has a lot of testosterone and he can physically sexually attract 80% of women just by going to the gym, not even throw in money and status yet, but just off of physical attraction, a lot of men are jealous. A lot of men get resentful and they player hate when they see you are bigger, you're stronger, you're faster, you're athletic. They see you get all the black women, white women, Latino women, Asian women, Indian women, and that's a pre notion. That's a misconception. Because a lot of them are getting all this nonsense from movies, television shows, and books and magazines, and they're not actually going into the gym and they're not actually seeing the work being put in. You know, they just see you're big, you're strong, you're athletic, you got six-pack abs, you look like you play basketball, football, you do boxing or mixed martial arts, or you're a bodybuilder, or you're a personal trainer, or you're a weightlifter, or you're on drugs. That's how you achieve the ultimate perfection of fitness. Now, I'm not saying that you're not going to find somebody going to a gym taking drugs, because I've gone to almost every gym that you possibly can imagine in 13 years, and I've seen everything you can think of in the gym. I've seen people mess with the uppers, the downers. I've seen guys hit the GHB, growth hormone supplement treatment in the gym in front of me. I've seen guys pull I'm not even going to go there because I don't want you two to be like, all right, we taking your channel down. We'd already told you 2 or 3 times. But I've seen guys go to the bathroom, let's just put it that way, and they come back steroid up. I've seen guys assist other guys in taking steroids. I've seen it. At any gym you name, I've gone to it. I've seen it. And they all say the same thing. Guys be thinking that I get laid when they don't see the work that gets put in. And I'm going to give you some signs on how you can tell somebody's jealous of you when you get natural fit. If any man, and it doesn't matter if it's your father, your grandfather, your uncle, your best friend, or some guy walking down the street, and this is something that all men that are in athletic shape say. Basketball, football, baseball players will tell you this. Bodybuilders, weightlifters, personal trainers, boxers, mixed martial artists, they will all tell you this. And this is 99.99% accurate and dead on. They look at you with this demeanor like they know for a fact that you're pulling more women than the average and below average man. That's number 1. Number 2, they are jealous and resentful, and they find it strange and weird that you have turned going to the gym. You made fitness into a lifestyle. Like, it's become a part of your lifestyle. Like, there's people who, before they go to work, they get a cup of coffee or some tea, or they drink some water, and they go out. Well, before you head to work or when you leave from work, you might want to stop at 24-Hour Fitness, LA Fitness, Planet Fitness, Gold's Gym. And you might want to do a workout for 30 minutes, 60 minutes, maybe an hour and a half, close to 2 hours. And they like to blow your workouts out of pocket. Translation, they want to blow it out of proportion. Oh, he been in the gym for 2 hours. He been in there for 3 hours. And these are men who have never ever got in the great athletic shape when they were in high school and college. They just judge it off of movies, television shows, and books, and magazines, but they've never worked out in a day in their life. And these are the guys who, the third sign is, they are the ones who say it's money and it's not looks. Oh, man, you ain't got to go to the gym and waste your money, man. All you need is to make some money and you can get all the girls. That's them delusional men. And these delusional men who think it's always about money are the ones who complain that the women keep going to all the Chads, the Tyrones, and the Brads of the world. Now, if you're in the black community, you will know that if you're in athletic shape, you get the most hate. I don't care if you play basketball and football in the hood. If you got six-pack abs and broad shoulders and you look like LeBron James or Kobe Bryant and you can slam dunk on 3 people, you get the most jealousy. You get the most hatred from another black man. You get a black man jealous of another black man because he's in athletic shape. Don't matter if it's a young black man, an older black man. You get jealousy. You get all this hatred. And you be like, all I did was eat my fruits and vegetables, drink a lot of water, and take care of myself, and that's it. And they will mistaken you eating your fruits and vegetables, drinking lots of water, doing cardio and weight training for steroids. You will get accused of steroids. You will get accused of growth hormones. And even if you are taking steroids and growth hormones, you're probably not taking it to the same frequency level as some of these professional athletes. Like, you look in sports like basketball, football, baseball. Yeah, there are some athletes that are taking performance enhancement drugs. They'll make it seem like that's all you do to get your athletic build. They don't see the work that you have to put in to achieve it. And then they will attack you for getting all the female attention. They'll think you're smashing every woman that comes in and out of the gym. Once again, that is a pre-connotation because that is a misconception. That's television and film. We're in that world, you can lift 1,000 pounds and you can get any woman you want. You wish we can do that. Can't do that in the real world because it don't exist in the real world. Most of the time, when you get a bodybuilder or a weightlifter, or a personal trainer, or just a guy that plays basketball and football, yes, he is getting attention from women. Yes, he sees women. You know, black women, white women, Mexican women, Asian and Indian women, young and old. But a lot of times, those men get rejected. A lot of times, those men, they get fake phone numbers and fake email address. There's less rejection because you're in better athletic shape versus if you're out of shape and you're in the gym trying to pick up phone numbers and you ain't trying to put in no work. And you have some of those men, too, who they're only just there to look at females work out, but they ain't trying to work out. And them the ones that get called the creeps and the weirdos, and they get thrown out of the gym. I already made a YouTube video called Part 1 and Part 2 of Gym Bullies, where I talked about that. So if you are interested in that, that's what Part 1 and Part 2 of Gym Bullies are about. In this channel, I'm talking about fitness is key. And I'm talking about the hate that you get for being in athletic shape. I'm talking about if you're in the black community. Now, in other communities, it is accepted in other races to be in athletic shape. You look in the Latino culture, a lot of those guys play soccer. You know, they may not play basketball and football, but they play soccer. They might play baseball, and they stay in shape, and it's highly regarded by the father and the grandfather in the Latin community that you do some type of physical exercise, some type of sport to stay in shape. Same thing in the white community. It is highly regarded you get into some kind of athletic shape. Only in the black community you get attacked for being in shape. You know, this is why you get Ringo T.V. Raw calling it the crabs in the barrel bucket mentality. I call it, I can't say the cuss word on here because, you know, I'm trying to calm down on the profanity language, but you get what they call backwards mentality way of thinking, where black men who never go to the gym and never work out in a day in their life, they look at you as if you're some alien from outer space that's doing something that's not normal. Like, they think you trying to eat your fruits and vegetables and drink a lot of water and stay in shape. They think that's for white men. I mean, they don't say it to you when they see you working out, but they look at it as there's something wrong with you if you're a black man working out, hitting those weights, and being in athletic shape. It's called backwards mentality way of thinking. Like, their mentality is ignorant and stupid because no man should ever think like that. And when they think like that, there's something wrong with them psychologically because it's like they want you to be a loser like them. They don't want you to be a winner. They want you to be a loser. And if they see you trying to improve in the gym, then they think you're going to take all the women away from them, which they don't realize by the end of the day, you're still human. You're still going to make mistakes. You're still going to get rejected. And I've seen some pretty decent, good-looking guys get turned down by black women. A lot of the guys that are built like me, they go after black women and they get rejected. Then they turn to the white women and the Mexican women and the Asian women, and sometimes they get the phone numbers. Sometimes they don't get the phone numbers. Sometimes they smash. Sometimes they don't smash. But most of the time, most of the men I see in the gym that are built like me, they try to go after black women first. And if it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. And the men who do this are beta males, of course. Because they always make it seem like that if you're in the gym working out, you smashing every single woman you see. That's not how that works. That's not how that goes. Even when I'm in the gym, every now and then I might talk to some black women and they might look at me like, okay, nice workout, bye-bye, see you later. So I know what I'm talking about when I make this video, obviously. And I'm trying to explain to you in this video that you're going to get a lot of hate. You're going to get a lot of jealousy. And I'm talking about if you're a black man. Now you're starting to see a lot of Latino men scratching their head present day 2019 saying, why am I getting hatred for something that's positive? You know, I eat my fruits, my vegetables, I drink water, I watch what I eat, I watch what I drink, I stay away from the drugs, I try to stay in great shape. And if you're in your 30s and your 40s and your 50s and you're going to the gym, you are still going to get lots of hatred and you're still going to get somebody jealous of you. I'll give you a prime example. You could be 30 years old and get someone that's 50 or 60 or 70 years old jealous of you because you're in better athletic shape. Then you have one other scenario where you could be 50 and there's another person that's 50, and again, they could be jealous of you because you're in athletic shape. Some black men, not all, but some black men who have this backwards mentality way of thinking, think that when you get 40 or 50 or 60, you're supposed to look like you're fat and out of shape walking down the street, opposed to looking like Sylvester Stallone or Arnold Schwarzenegger. And they think that when you try to look like Arnold or Sylvester Stallone, that's not normal. And they mistaken you eating your fruits and vegetables and drinking lots of water and taking proteins. They mistaken that as performance enhancement drugs when they've never seen you put in the work at all. Now, the purpose of fitness is to attract the opposite sex. Fitness is key to attracting a female mate. Doesn't matter if you want black women, white women, Mexican women, Asian women, Indian women. 99.999% it is to attract a mate. Now, yes, you need the money and the status. What I'm trying to explain to you is when it comes to the looks part, you get harshly attacked. And when you open your mouth and you say, is there something wrong with me going to the gym, getting naturally fit? And if they try to communicate to you that that's a problem, two things. He has a lot of estrogen, which is the complete opposite of masculine energy. That's feminine energy. That's energy you find in a woman. When you get a man with female traits, that's what you get. And number two, he's a punk because you're not supposed to focus your time and energy on another man and how he self-improves. Instead of being jealous and despiteful, you should be saying, what can I do to get into better athletic shape? That's like when you get a car, right? All the guys that ride the bus and the train hate and envy guys that have cars, trucks, and motorcycles. They'll say stuff like, I hope somebody robbed his car, man. He think he all that. Well, you get in athletic shape, they making it seem like you smashing everything that's walking. And that's not true. That's television and film. That's in books. That's in magazines. The most athletic guy does get phone numbers, but not like how in the movies and the television shows have it. So when they see somebody like me in that type of shape, the first thing they think of is, I know he getting all the chicks. They're not taking in consideration the work had to get put in, the stuff I had to do, the time it takes to do cardio and weight training. Then there are days where you slump in the gym. There are days where you can't even lift anything. There are days where you can't run. There are days where you're tired and out of breath. They just pass right by all of that and lock in on, he in shape, I know he get all the chicks. And these are guys that have never worked out in their life. Never went to a gym in high school and college. Not even when they got a job. And these be the men jealous of you. Same thing when you go to family picnics, family barbecues, that's where it starts. Anyone that's in athletic shape that I've spoken to have told me in their time of working out, they'll try to sabotage you by giving you fast food, you know, stuff with high calories, too much sugar, salt and sodium. Too much of anything can mess you up. And they'll make it seem like you think you're better than me. Now you're seeing it affect the white community all of a sudden. Now you're seeing it starting to mess up the Latino community now. So now if you're a young Latino man or a young white man, you going, damn, why I gotta be scrutinized for being in athletic shape? And you see the ones that want you messed up are the ones that got diabetes, type 1, type 2 diabetes, the ones that have to go to the doctor because they got high blood pressure or low blood pressure. And they want you to be in the same condition because they have that loser mentality. They have that loser mind frame. This is why I make self-improvement videos, so you don't end up like those individuals. We're all about positive on this channel, not negativity. So I thought I just would share this to you on this Sunday. You know, if YouTube don't take down the other video, that's like 60-40. That's 60% yes, 40% no. It's 60-40 if they don't take down the other video. But it's a Sunday, and for the most part, you got back-to-back videos. Let's hope you get back-to-back videos. From this day moving forward, it will be just self-improvement videos. Peace.